So let's see. Sire is next. Along with a bunch of other enemies. Including this enemy at 0 hit points. You have 0 hit points and you're super dead. Why are you still in the initiative tracker? Alright, Ulfar. Where do I send you? Part of me is thinking we send him over here to try and attack them. Because I could send him here and then have him charge the Gene Stealer. And then do his rapid fire.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
I think that's the right call. That was not where I was intending you to run, but I guess it's fine. So you can make a lot of extra attacks, but it's just with your gun. And a bolter as a single fire weapon is terrible. One extra attack per turn is actually not terrible. I don't know. Let's go there and concentrated fire. Oh, you don't have the AP you need. Oh, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I should not have used concentrated fire because that removed the AP I need to actually do the area attack. Yikes.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
So I can either do a single bolter shot, doing 17 to 21 damage, or a strike doing slightly more. But then I've wasted all of my abilities that were boosting ranged attacks that I just had him use. Whatever.
Feel the icy bite of death!
Nice. Do I use your ability? To get an extra attack this turn. Definitely could. Yeah, go for it. Oh, that dropped our resolve a ton. But I can then do burst fire, which is what I was wanting to do. Just blast into this guy. Yeah, 80% there and then 20% on the other guy rather than just 80 and 0. That seems like a good call.
My strike is ruin!
Okay, that is what it is.
Stop hitting me!
Please don't attack Cassia. She's a valuable member of my crew.
To do everything.
Okay, Pascal's down, so our morale is probably gone at this point.
The Sire's sword guide. Stand in our way.
Alright, what can we do here? Also, the fact that this guy's still in our turn order with no health. So I could have her blast again. It does hit all the enemies up there. It's probably not a terrible call.
If I may.
Oh! Didn't realize that was going to give him a free attack for 80 damage. Yikes. And I'm sure if I tried to get her to run away, it'd be a similar... He'd have a reaction. Maybe not. Since he's already taken his reaction, I don't think they get multiple. Bring it down to Irliet.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Yeah, so you have 3 AP to spend. You're only going to get 1 attack, though, so I'm thinking we use both of these.
I understand your intent.
Call the bold
This tedium is
and
beneath
over
me.
penetration or piercing shot, whatever we're calling it. It's a good solid hit there. We do have a few other enemies that she could do some good damage to. But I think we want to put some more damage into Sire.
If it serves your cause. Fortune favors the swift.
That'll be the end of your turn. Back to Cassia. Do I try and get her to run? It's not actually showing me that I can make her run. Alright, I could use Voice of Command on Jai or Ulfar. I'm going to go with Ulfar, because Jai is kind of not amazing in combat. And then what? Cover efficiency doesn't matter here. Rerolled characteristics tests might matter. Sure.
Me.
Might as well go for it.
You insist, Lord Captain.
Give us some bonuses standing in this area. Then we can arguably give Ulfar some bonuses in melee. Why not? And that's the best we can do with her. I should have realized that using her third eye in melee would trigger an attack of opportunity. Alright, Irliet. What do we do with you? You can again get 1 good attack off. Do we focus down Sire? If I use this... Okay, so you can take out some of these small fries. I think. Even with the claim the bounty. That's good.
If
We'll
I
use both of
must.
these again
It serves your cause.
to attack Sire.
Understand your intent.
Oh no, that triggers everything. I was hoping we'd still have another turn. Didn't realize we were that close to triggering the next phase. This might be another game over. So I'm not sure how we get around the fact that there's just so many enemies. And our entire combat strategy is psychic powers, which we aren't allowed to do in this fight. Well, let's claim the bounty, take out some of these guys. Maybe we take out this Gene Stealer.
I am not your xenos pet monk.
That resolves you.
Ancestors guide me.
Did you shoot at Sire? Because that's a worthless attack. Or did you attack... You might have attacked this guy. I can't tell. But I think you just attacked Sire. Doing 0 damage. Yeah. Great job. Then in my sights on someone. They're too far away. You're not too far away. Actually, no, we've got this one coming up behind us. Let's focus on taking him down. Hopefully you're still alive by your turn. What can we do here? Also the fact I can't heal. Not good. I could lay down some fire. Throw a fire grenade and then do some inflame. But considering we can't hurt Sire and no one else is burning, might not be the right call. If I moved here, there's a decent line I might be able to pull off for a Melta. No. Hits just those two. Trying to hit more enemies than just that. I mean, is there... No. And I don't really want to use multiple powers. I can because of run and gun. When I could light you, if I had you on fire, yeah. I could light you on fire. Either one, really. And then run and gun, and then firestorm the other. Be doing 2 powers. My health is still pretty good. Not thrilled by how close I am to Sire at the moment. So do I pull back to somewhere like here and then make that move? I think so.
All too easy.
We light you on fire, then run and gun, then firestorm.
Not a problem for me. She didn't stand a chance.
Okay. Then you guys are on fire. And we do inflame. Just to get a bit more damage off. And we took some more damage from Shadow in the Warp. Shadow in the Warp is the worst. I guess they realized there were people who were getting through this game just with psykers. And decided to throw in this fight just to kill that ability. But it's just so out of the blue that I don't have a strategy to get around it. Okay. I don't know what we do about Cassia. I don't want her to die, but yeah. And we can't heal Ignatius. I can do finish the job just to get a bit more damage off. Because it's something.
Don't get too cocky.
Voice of Command theoretically should give you a little bit more health. It didn't before, but it should raise your stats at least. That gave you a tiny bit of extra health. Can't give you a free turn. I give Ulfa a free turn. Or free action.
Am I getting paid for this?
Don't want to go overboard with abilities because that screwed me over last turn when I used a bunch of his abilities to give him a bonus to his burst, and then he didn't have the abilities necessary to actually use it. So if I just attacked, alright. If I did a devastating attack, yeah. Alright, we'll go with that. Then slash at him.
And is thunder! My strike is ruin!
And then a kick. We could also run and gun.
So it shall be!
Let's see. Yes, you should just burn to death on your turn. So yeah, I could run and gun. Which will allow you to move, and I could do another melee. I don't really feel like doing a single shot with your bolter pistol. You do have a full bolter here that I could switch to. But again, it's 1 AP. Let's see. Stardy's bolter. Burst fire is 1 AP. Oh, you don't have any AP. It's 1 AP because the cost is reduced because of the run and gun. So you can't actually do it. I could melee you though. Which I'm inclined to do.
The fame-hungry come!
Better than just taking a single bolter shot. Thinks that would kill you. But I suspect that would kill you as well.
See how I will carve runes out of your bones!
Alright, I think that's the best I'm gonna pull off. We'll go there. That's probably the best I'm gonna pull off with your free turn. Back to Jai. I'll give you some bonuses. Could give a bunch of resolve. Yeah, let's boost Ulfar. This one's free. Press the advantage. Empowers our next attack. We don't have a next attack, so that'll be the end of your turn. I don't know about this fight. We're 2 hours in. I just have no idea how we're supposed to get around this. You're going to die automatically, so there's no point in me doing anything there. We still have this acolyte that I've been forgetting about, as well as pointing to you. There's another enemy here somewhere that it thinks, yeah, you. Hopefully the battle doesn't wig out because it can't figure out you're dead. Because if I go through all this and it doesn't actually trigger the end condition, I'm going to be unhappy. Let's do a devastating attack.
My hand is thunder!
Then we'll kick you out of the way. Then do I charge into you? It's probably a terrible idea. But let's do it. Again, why are you charging in such weird ways? It's not really where I was wanting to place you. But I could now switch to your main bolter. Why can you not do that? Because I could run and gun. But then I'd want you to burst fire.
Don't dishonor the wolf with such tasks.
But I can't. But if we go back to this, we can. This costs 1 AP, you've got 2. So why can I not burst fire with that? Don't know. Anyway, we'll use our hand bolter then, why not?
So it shall be.
To get 6 shots here. Please don't hit my allies. I guess this has a chance of hitting Pascal, but I don't think that overly matters at the moment.
My strike is ruin.
And a free reload. Oh yeah, they get attacks on you for attempting to reload. Doesn't make sense to me, but it's fine. Are you still in a confident approach? I think you are. It's kind of hard to tell. Since they've apparently scrolled off. I don't see it. So let's... Let's hold off on that. At the start of your next turn, maybe I'll use it. Okay, I could theoretically move again, but whatever. You guys get in there and attack him? Yeah, you can. Good parry.
My reckoning will be swift.
Alright, Yurliet has penalties if she is in... Oh, big hit on Jai. If she's in melee. Good parry, Cassiad. Good parry again. Good parry again. That's 3 parries I would not have expected. Okay, Yurliet is surrounded, which means she can't even run if she wanted to. Oh, now she theoretically could. She'll take an attack of opportunity to try, which I'm not thrilled by. Do you, Sire, get another phase? I don't remember. Because I'm thinking I could have Yurliet try and take you down. Or at least get some good hits on you. But if I just summoned a bunch more enemies... Ugh. And there's no way I can get into Cassia to heal her. Unfortunately. But I think I'm going to have to risk the attack of opportunity to get you out of there. Because while she does theoretically have a sword and a pistol, she's not really trained to use them. So, hopefully you don't take the hit. But that's all I can hope for. Ooh, you took the hit.
Give into emotions.
1 AP left, sadly. And you can't even heal yourself because that's 2 AP. Yikes. There's a pretty good chance she's going to go down. That's going to be real bad. Angle that would hit. No, they're all showing that Cassia gets hit 95% of the time due to the overpenetration. That's terrible. And I guess let's shoot you. I'm not seeing Jai getting hit, which is convenient. Could hit some of the others as well. Yeah, let's take out this acolyte. I'm gonna have to have Ignatius do some fiery nonsense here, risking his own health just to try and deal with this grouping as best he can. We also have you that could be taken out. But no, we'll go deal with you first. That is sadly her whole turn.
You'll regret this.
Alright, Ignatius. I need you to save the day. Somehow. That hits all three of them. But that's all you can do. You're not going to get an extra bunch of turns, sadly.
Nothing I can't do.
I mean, we're doing tons of damage to you. I do have a second attack. I don't remember why I have a second attack. But alright. I'm not going to complain.
What's your biggest mistake?
Okay. Sire is down. Did that get rid of the awful ability? Of course it didn't. I still have Shadow in the Warp. Because it wasn't cast on me by Sire. I inflicted it on myself somehow. But there's no more enemies going to show up. Let's see. I could kill both of them within flame. Good to know. I could do some lighting fire and firestorm. Ulfar would be in the middle of it, which would be bad for him. But it's definitely an option. Or I could just do this and hit them a bunch with Meltas. How much health do I have? I've got plenty for now.
Suits my purposes.
Oh, are you guys on fire now? No. You look like you're on fire. What's that effect? I don't know. I can't Melta again. And you're not on fire. I can do steady superiority to get another attack.
Is now.
So then we Melta you again.
Already done.
I'll take this one out and didn't quite kill you. Shame. But let's do an inflame now. That'll take out a couple of these guys that are on fire. I may actually win this. Okay, we are extremely injured and I can't heal. Enemy-wise, though, we've got this guy who is nearly dead. You, who I kind of forgot about. And you, lying on the ground over there. So let's pull back into the dodge bonus area. Because I can't get into any cover. I mean, worst case, I get shot. Ignatius goes down, which wouldn't be ideal. But I don't think he's necessarily critical in this fight. Could run and gun and get another attack off, but I think our health is low enough that I don't want to risk it.
When Fenris is in battle, oceans bleed!
Alright, Jai. Give a free turn to Iliad, I think.
Tell me, and it is done.
That Aberrant is next, but Ulful will have a turn first. Actually, Jai might be able to just take it out with her Melta. So, who do you have an angle on? You can shoot both of them.
If it serves your cause.
Let's grab that. And then try and just kill... No? You're not going to die. Oh well.
Fortune favors the swift.
Did you miss? No, okay. Back to Jai. Do you theoretically have a shot here? You do. Kind of a terrible shot, 59%. If I moved you a touch forward, does that improve it at all? No. 89 here. But you're not going to kill. This one you would, so Ulfar wouldn't have to waste a turn. Give it a shot. I'm keeping her in the zone for crits, not that it overly matters. Okay. Give it another 59%. Nope. Who can you voice of command at this point? Probably no one, since I think you've used it on basically everyone. That's a shame. Air of Authority. On Cassia. Why not? Inspire on Ulfar.
Cocky.
And we'll call that good. Alright, Ulfar. So I waste an action here. Taking this guy out. Maybe. Can I get you to move? No. You have no movement. Well, that seems silly. Well. Kill him.
I will carve runes out of your bones!
Then you can charge either of them.
So it shall be! I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Okay.
Wolves reign!
Let's rapid fire.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father!
This is only 1 AP. We've got 2, so I can use concentrated fire. I don't suppose this gun will work now. No. No idea what's up with that. Probably need to set it up first and then start using my abilities. I don't know.
I see bite of death!
And of course you don't quite finish him off, so give it a kick.
See how I get this.
There you go. And then move a little bit closer to the cutter. Oh, and I forgot to do confident approach. I probably should have started with that because that was the plan. Cassia. Can you give Iliad a turn? You can.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
We're nearly there. Somehow pulling off a win.
If I did death with my
Oh boy. What a fight. think I need a flamer
What's your biggest
to
mistake?
take out Xenos? Man, that was rough. The hulking carcass of the monster lies in front of you. The amber fire has left its baneful eyes, departing along with the last drops of foul blood oozing from its wounds. In the distance, the master helmsman slowly regains consciousness. He immediately recoils from the dead creature, swearing profanely. Lord Captain, I'm guilty as charged. I was not myself. I fell for the filthy Xenos tricks, like a green cabin boy. I make no excuses. I know the rules, and I request capital punishment. Strike off my head and be done with it. Remember what happened to you? It's not your fault this Xenos had tremendous psychic power. Yes, it did. The point that it punished us for our psychic abilities. There'll be no execution. You have a duty before the dynasty, and you will bear it. Where am I supposed to find a new master helmsman? Give yourself a few lashes, and you're forgiven. Remember what happened to you? The renegade stormed the bridge and then brought that thing in. We held our ground, but as soon as the monster looked at us, my mind went blank. It was like being a puppet. Damn those Xenos tricks. There'll be no execution. You have a duty before the dynasty, and you will bear it. And then the old tub will have to put up with me a while longer. I appreciate your clemency, Lord Captain. Master-at-Arms stands at attention, ignoring the wounds and burns covering her face and body. Lord Captain, the vessel has been secured. The mutineers in all compartments have lost the will to fight all at once. Some have fainted, while others have gone into shock and or panic. I believe they sensed that their despicable overlord was dead. These things can dominate anyone's mind. Are you sure there are no traitors among your people? I've heard about your contingency plan. Your foresight is commendable. Very true. I met Captain Klein on the freight line. He showed great ingenuity and valor. Where's the Infernus Master now? The traitor tried to finish me off. Didn't we kill him? Or did he manage to escape? I thought we killed him. Are you sure there's no traitors among your people? Not anymore. Several enforcer squads were compromised, but I shut down the ventilation systems in their compartments and asphyxiated them. Once we are done here, we will enter with flamers, burn the bodies, and do a personnel sweep. Anyone suspicious goes out the airlock. I've heard about your contingency plan. Your foresight is commendable. It is the duty of the Master-at-Arms to anticipate any threat to the ship's safety, even one as unusual as an uprising by genetic aberrations supported by the highest-ranking officers. I met Captain Klein on the freight line. He showed great ingenuity and valor. You can always count on veterans. I will present the old man with an award. Throne knows he's earned it, and then some. Where's the Infernus Master now? The traitor tried to finish me off. The entire traitor's bloodline should have been sealed in a tank of Physaline, thrown into the void and blown up a long time ago. The Horse Sun has mounted a defense in Bay 45F1, but my people have his gang cornered. We will get him soon enough. The fact that the storyline is continuing with him not being dead, I suspect you're not going to get him. He's going to manage to escape. Her servo skull rattles to life and projects a hologram onto the deck. A blurred replica of Heinrich Montag stares at you, blood oozing from a wound on his temple. One of his hands is bound with a tourniquet, and he is lighting a low stick with the other. Hey Bridge, do you copy? I see you have not yet changed the access psalms. Are you celebrating your victory, Ignatius? Yeah. I'm just deciding where in the trophy room to hang the heads of the monsters I have vanquished. Your damn Xenos and a vile traitor Montag. Are you going to beg for mercy, or what do you want, dead man? I'm just deciding where in the trophy room to hang the heads of the monsters I have vanquished. Your arrogance never fails to amuse. Yes, I underestimated you, and as well as your retinue, those bloody zealots, and that sadist Jocasta. Who would have expected such fierce resistance from a bunch of false believers? The Infernus Master appears serious, somber. The usual cheerful insolence has vanished from his face. I wanted you to see my face before I die. Commit it to memory. One day, you will realize what sacrilege you've committed, and in that moment, you will remember me. You addled, pathetic ashmag. Jai shakes her head. Just do yourself a favor and give up the ghost, Heinrich. Remember, you kraken spawn, you are a brazen one. Ulfar burst into laughter. I will compose a fine verse about this day, about the bloody battle and the victory over your abominable master. But you, spatter of lies, betrayer of humankind, there won't be a single line about you. By killing your sire, did you feel that abomination die? How did that monster, your leader, come to be on my ship? Good question. Now that it's over, will you tell me what the Genestealer cult's plan was? Were you born a human or an aberration? Well, there's no sense in fighting anymore. You have already lost. Lay down your weapons. How did that monster, your leader, come to be on my ship? He has been here a long time, longer than you or anyone else. His blessed feet crossed these decks centuries ago when Theodore's predecessor still called himself Lord Captain. He came from the stars, where the many-armed emperor dwells to bear his word. But then he faced a great massacre at the hands of the wicked. And yet the venerable sire kept his message safe and took refuge on this vessel, away from persecution of heretics. When that false Lord Captain led our ancestors on board, the sire heard their pain and answered their pleas, blessing them with genetic purity. He protected us after that, joining our thoughts together into a single song. He was the true Lord Captain of this ship. Now that it's over, will you tell me what the Genestealer cult's plan was? You don't know when to stop, do you, Ignatius? Fine, I'll tell you. We were close to our goal. A few more years, a few more converts to the true faith, but the spinners pulled that stunt with the bath, and you seized on their tip-off right away. When it came to the telepathic ritual, it became clear that you weren't going to leave us alone, and that we'd have to start the harvest season early. Our old Magus appeared to you during the rite and led you on a false trail. He lulled you into a false sense of security by throwing a small portion of our forces to the wolves and sacrificing himself to buy time to prepare for the harvest. We orchestrated the elevator accident, but you survived. And then I almost intercepted you there on the freight line, but the blood-spun web interfered again. You could have been part of us, part of something great, something real. But you ruined everything, everything. Were you born a human or an aberration? I am pure. My mother and father both trace their lineage back to the ones who received the gift of genetic perfection from the sire himself. Had there been a few more generations between us, I would have resembled the sire more closely, but each of us has their own calling. I look almost like a false believer. Heinrich lifts the welding goggles from his forehead, exposing the rudiments of a purple crest, which means that I was destined to be a spy among you. By killing your sire, did you feel that abomination die? Heinrich winces angrily. We all felt every single moment of the blessed angel's agony, and then he died, and our dream died with him. You snuffed it out and stomped on it like a low stick butt. Now his song will not return to our dreams. The Miniard Emperor will not see us. There's no sense fighting anymore. You've already lost. Lay down your weapons. And then what? Will you spare us? Of course not. There's no sparing you. You're Genestealers. Maybe. No, of course not. Heinrich laughs hoarsely. I wouldn't believe you if you said otherwise. No, I know I'm a dead man walking, but there are unarmed people here with me, our families, who have neither the desire nor the ability to fight. Our children, our elderly, people like my sister and niece. Do you want their blood on your hands as well? Will you take revenge on them too, or is it my life enough? If I let you go, you will only start scheming, killing, and infecting people again. Iconoclast, I will spare your people and drop them off on a desolate world? No! These people have Genestealer heritage. You don't let that coat, exist, even if it's on a desolate world. Your people will die with you, such as the lot of xenos and mutants. I mean, not all mutants, obviously. I'll start with the top option. If I let you go, you will only start scheming, killing, and infecting people again. No, I will merely fade away. The sire is dead, and his pure-blood offspring have been butchered. They alone, our pristine kin, could bestow the kiss that allowed his song to be heard. The orphans and widows are no threat to anyone. Drop them off in any remote wilderness. I don't know enough to know whether that's true, but I'm not going to risk it. I feel for your women and children and elderly and whatnot, but No. Your people will die with you, such as a lot of xenos and mutants. In that case, we will die together as a family. You hear shouting and gunfire in the backgrounds. Heinrich hastily finishes his final low stick. Jocasta's mongrels have begun their attack. It's time to say goodbye, Ignatius. It's a pity I couldn't share the blessing of purity with you and make you part of our family. A pity, too, that we couldn't kill you either. But we all must play the cards we are dealt. And now we take our leave the way the true masters of fire should. The finger of truth has 3 sorrowful phalanges. One is shattered, but the Infernus Master smiles widely, pulls a remote control from his pocket, and pushes a button. There's a sharp beeping of detonators, a monstrous roar, and the projection disappears. For a while, the sound of flames crackles from the speaker, before abruptly cutting off. Sarback matters something into the comm bead, then hisses angrily. Thermal charges. The void rat blew up the compartment, along with himself and the entire assault team. Good riddance, let him burn. He was a brave man, Heinrich Montag. Or I wish I could have finished him off with my own hands. Good riddance, let him burn. Let him burn, echoes Sauerback. That was the last pocket of resistance. The mutiny has been suppressed, Lord Captain. The enforcers are now carrying out a sweep of the compartments, and the officers are forming new repair crews to replace the Inferni. The ship's critical systems have been stabilized, and your throne has been liberated. Thousands of dynasty subjects are waiting for your orders, so all that remains is for you to take the captain's throne and affirm your dominion. All hail House von Valencius. Oh boy. Now that was a fight. Leveled up, of course. Let's see what we can find with looting. The bone crackers that they were using were pretty powerful. They're two-handed, which I'm not thrilled by. They're also primitive. They're not power weapons. Every successful basic melee attack made with this mace inflicts a random trauma on the target. Yikes. Yeah, I think I want to keep one of those. Improved power pick, so these are power weapons. This weapon has an extra attack action, which increases armor penetration of all subsequent attacks made against the same target by +10 for 1 round. It stacks. Counts as... looks like an axe, I'm guessing. It's the kind of thing that they should directly state, because we have talents that boost when using axes. But nowhere here does it say specifically it's an axe. But strike and swing are looking like axe weapons, so I'm assuming maybe. So that'd be good on Abelard. We don't need, you know, a dozen of them, but one will be enough. Needle pistol, I don't think that matters. Strangler Weber. Probably not. Well maintained heavy rock saws, no. Bolt pistols, is that better than yours? Can we tell? Yes. It's a tiny bit more damage. Howitz and more rate of fire. Less range. Reduced range kind of sucks. But how a random bolt pistol is more powerful than an Astartes bolt pistol, I don't understand. But it is Astartes only gear. So we'll keep one of those. This is also Astartes only equipment. A rib suit. Oh, must not have Astartes. Never mind. Oh, so this is a bolt pistol that can't be used by him. So maybe for Argenta then. Didn't realize that was saying the must not have features and not the features it must have. Okay. So who can use this? Only someone with heavy armor proficiency, so basically just Abelard. Well, we'll check it out. Xenomesh, good armor, terrible dodge penalty. Plus 10% armor against Xenos. Now, where it makes an area attack, they gain more movement. You can continue the movement. Probably not. Sire's Patronage. The wearer can skip their turn to make an ally of their choice immune to all damage until the start of the wearer's next turn. Interesting. I doubt we'll use it, but I will take it with me. Anything else to pick up? Yes. Let's collect all of that. Alright, that's everything grabbed. Let's do our level ups quickly. Hopefully. Can't raise lower warp, and there's no other skill we particularly care about. I guess awareness is our next best, but still not great. But there you go. And Cataclysm. All damage dealt by the characters increased by 3% until the end of combat for every new enemy damaged by them this combat. That sounds great. Characters' critical chance and critical damage are increased by 5% of their dodge. We have great dodge. So the character's turn, they restore 10% of their maximum wounds. If the character has less than 20 wounds, they restore 20%. That would have been extremely useful to have had there. Just an auto healing. I'm going to grab that now. Just the ability to heal better. Traditionally, we're not taking much damage, so I've kind of put that off. And apparently I shouldn't have. Okay, of the skills you care about, logic is your lowest. So let's boost it. And anything here? No. I don't know. Boosting your deflection would keep you alive better. And most attacks are single target. So why not? Certainly the enemy's claws would have been single target. Alright. Cassia, you have a lot of skills you care about. Awareness is your lowest. Which is shocking because awareness used to be the thing you had above everyone else. Then nothing I've marked for you. Gain a bonus to all resistance tests equal to 0. Probably not. That seems fine. Ulfar, you've got Carouse and Athletics. Looks to be the ones we're focusing on for you, so let's give you some Carouse. Boosting your criticals seems good. Destroying armor. Auto healing. I think I'm going to go with the auto healing. I think that's far more useful than I gave it credit for. Or collisions boosts. Because he's got that kick that's free that he can do every turn. So that would just allow him to move a little bit farther. But no, I think I'm going to go with the healing. I think that's what I've selected. Yeah, flesh wounds. Just to be on the safe side. Awareness and demolitions. Let's boost your demolitions. We've got lots of awareness people. Deadly aim sounds good. We could go for flesh wounds on you as well. I don't know. Ignoring 4 points of deflection could be good. We'll go deadly aim. And then Jai, you get 2 ranks because you were already a level low. Sure. Making allies not kill each other on accident sounds fine. And common skills, you have a plasma weapon. Okay, we did get both plasma proficiency and expert. Shield mastery, right, that's a thing now because of the DLC. I'm not going to pick it up until we actually get a shield. Increased wounds by half of the character's level rounded up. That's terrible. Like, we're level 30 something, so the idea that at this point, this late in the game, it would give us 15 health, that sounds super bad. I could boost a characteristic, but I don't think any of the ones I can boost for you really matter. Or boost skills, but again, I don't think they particularly matter. I guess part of the point is that I don't think anything really matters for her because she's never in my team. Okay, this is another shield-based one. Grenadier. Instant Retribution is another shield thing. It's cool that we have all these shield talents. Whatever, I could boost your agility so that you dodge better. I could boost your... I can't boost perception. Sure, let's boost your agility. Why not? And then skills of the ones you're caring about. Persuasion's your lowest. And I guess on the off chance that somehow I don't have Cassie in the party. Why not? And then for these... Oh, this must be what Irliet had. Whenever they kill the first enemy in a round, immediately make an additional attack against the closest enemy they can target with the same weapon. That's how she was getting her second attacks. Cool, good stuff. Just scaling damage sounds fine. There we go. There's our level ups. I think we are ready to get out of here. We can talk to people. Let's talk to Ravor. Oh, ship needs you, Lord Captain. We humbly await your ascension. Ship needs you. We humbly await your ascension onto the throne. Okay, so no, we can't really talk to people. Let's take the captain's throne. To all officers, crew members who have remained faithful to their vows of service, the ship is ours. Glory to the Von Valencius dynasty. mean, the effect of that is probably worse than the effect at the start of the game, where Kunrad Votvir staged a mutiny, and we lost our navigator, our tech priest, engine seer, whatever they called him, and a whole bunch of crew. And we needed to just, like, go somewhere to stabilize and rebuild all of our crew and everything. Feels like we should be going through a similar situation here. But, no. Let's go around and talk to everyone. We finished the DLC. Maybe people have things to say. Maybe they won't. Okay, nothing new with you.
Greetings.
Or you. Alright. Maybe there's not anything to say.
Words I have enjoyed.
Let us raid Fenris.
That was Cabela's DLC. So maybe she'll have something to say. Even though she wasn't part of any of it.
Heed, Nemo.
Nope.
Our blessed. Maybe.
Alright. Then I think we're ready to just get back out there. Our wounds have gone away, which is nice. We'll pray at this so that we get our bonuses. Nice. And where are we going to head now? We still have this. Find the trace of the Gene Stealer cult from Chapter 2 that we still technically haven't finished the quest for. Oh, discovered on planet Jasavon? Okay, so that's probably what we need to do. Don't remember anyone saying anything about that, but cool. Yeah, we can't go see Kalkazar yet. Alright, let's head to the map and decide where to go now. Right, I was going to go to Dargonus. We're now in the area. We didn't actually make it in. We have quite a few random events here that I think are mostly new. Eye of the Magnetic Storm we had before, but a bunch of these I think are new. I'm not sure when they showed up. I think we had most of them sort of figured out, maybe. So probably with the time skip. I don't know. Anyway, Dargonus. We had a couple of things pulling us here. Or was I going to skip past Dargonus? To go to Vivos, and then we were going to come back to Dargonus. Because Dargonus has several quests. I think that was the plan. Oh, I need to repair my ship. Alright. Cool. Ship's repaired. I didn't want to go back out. I wanted to go to the map. Oh well. Yeah, let's go to Vivos 6. Deal with them. And then we'll move to Dargonus, because we've got quite a few things to do at Dargonus. So I'd rather deal with the emergency at Vivos first, in my mind. It makes more sense. So back to the map.